Business leaders across Iowa need graduates who can contribute from day one. That's what sets the Iowa State University Ivy College of Business apart. Our students are directly admitted to the college and their major on day one. That gives them immediate access to hands-on learning, career support, and industry connections. The result? Job-ready talent for Iowa companies, communities, and the economy. Explore Ivy today.
The Business Record News Headlines is brought to you by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, where world-class faculty, staff, programs, and facilities come together to deliver business education for a rapidly changing world. At Ivy, students gain more than a degree, they gain real-world experience and the confidence to lead in any industry. Welcome to the Business Record Iowa News Headlines podcast, presented by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University and supported by MediaCom Business. This is your essential weekly briefing on local business news from across the state. I'm Business Record President Chris Conetzkey, here today with my co-host, Business Record staff writer Lisa Rossi. We're starting with the Business Record Roundup, reviewing the top 3 stories reported by the Business Record Newsroom that you might have missed over the past week. Lisa, go ahead and take it away.
A Des Moines nonprofit has acquired 2 extended stay hotels in Urbandale and West Des Moines that will be converted to nearly 200 units of permanent supportive housing. The sale of the 2 properties to Greater Des Moines Supportive Housing was completed on Friday for $15 million. The new units will go toward addressing Polk County's shortage of more than 10,000 affordable housing units that are available to low-income renters and help those transitioning out of homelessness. The nonprofit leaders told the Business Record that they were encouraged to keep trying after several previous attempts to acquire other hotels did not succeed. Both sites will offer support services like job training and health care. Total cost of the projects for both sites is an estimated $29 million. Construction can begin after site plans and building permits are finalized.
A new specialty business court overseeing cases involving commercial and business litigation will begin operating in Iowa this fall. The specialty court operated as a pilot program for the last 10 years before the Iowa legislature passed a law this session to formally establish it in the judicial system. Beginning in September, business-related cases will automatically start and be handled in the specialty court. Dedicated judges with expertise in business disputes will be appointed to the court to help expedite cases. Iowa Senator Mike Buslow of Ankeny told the Business Record, the business court is a tool to support Iowa's business climate and attract new companies to the state. IEDA Director Debbie Durham said the court helped attract Vylord to locate its headquarters in Johnston.
A leadership transition is coming to Salmons Financial Group. The financial services company announced CEO and Chairman Esfand Dinshaw will retire at the end of this year, and President Rob Tecoste will succeed him. Dinshaw has served the company for 27 years, including 16 as CEO. He will remain on Salmon's board of directors. Tecoste became president of Salmon's in January after more than 25 years working across the company's business lines. His appointment will be effective January 1, 2027. You can read all these stories in full and more news at businessrecord.com.
Next up is our statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa. We bring you the news each week with the help of our sponsors. So before we get to the news, let's hear from our sponsor, MediaCom Business.
Are you spending more time talking to internet support than running your business? Or feel like you're in a long-term relationship with your chatbot? Make the switch to MediaCom Business Internet, starting at just $69.99 a month. MediaCom Business, one provider, no surprises.
Here are this week's statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa. First up, the Cedar Rapids Gazette reports a surge in hotel stays across the Cedar Rapids area has pushed local hotel-motel tax collections to a post-pandemic high, generating millions for city projects. Data from the Iowa Department of Revenue shows that Cedar Rapids received roughly $5.8 million in hotel-motel taxes in fiscal 2026, up nearly 40% from the year before. The revenue comes from the 7% local room tax levied on all hotel stays within the city.
Governor Kim Reynolds has appointed Martin Novin as the next CEO for IPERS after the former CEO resigned following an investigation of alleged misconduct. Novin has a decade of experience leading statewide retirement programs, most recently serving as director of Maryland State Retirement and Pension System. Novan's appointment is effective August 24th.
Revenue generated by the Iowa Lottery for state programs increased more than 10% in fiscal year 2026 to $95.1 million. Lottery sales totaled $469.6 million for the fiscal year. The sixth consecutive year, annual sales have exceeded $400 million. Lottery proceeds support the Iowa Veterans Trust Fund, survivor benefit funds for families of deceased frontline workers, as well as other programs supported by the state's general fund.
A bipartisan group of Iowa labor, economic development, business, and policy leaders have launched Growing Iowa's Economy, a coalition advocating for policies that further establish Iowa as the leading state for innovation and technology. The group is also working to expand the state's digital infrastructure and promote the responsible development of new data centers. According to a press release, the group was created with long-term priorities for Iowa in mind, including strengthening the energy grid and supporting new power and energy investments. So far, 40 organizations have joined the coalition as members.
Urbandale-based ATW Training Solutions has acquired the Iowa Employment Conference from Higher Quality Solutions. The annual conference was founded more than 20 years ago by Nan Boland for professionals in the HR space and business leaders. The Fall Iowa Employment Conference will continue as planned under ATW's ownership. The Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University is proud to introduce the Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship, a full ride opportunity designed to develop Iowa's next generation of business leaders. Full ride, full potential. Learn more and apply online at the link in the show description. That's our show for today. Thank you to Lisa for standing in for Sarah Dean this week. Before we go, we have a few things for you to take with you through the rest of the week. This Friday, check out the annual Iowa Stops Hunger issue of the Business Record, featuring coverage from Lisa, plus the newest episode of the Iowa Stops Hunger podcast, featuring a discussion on how to align leadership of food insecurity across sectors. Lastly, one fun thing to know, DSM Restaurant Week is here for the annual 10-day celebration of Des Moines restaurants. Nearly 30 restaurants from across the metro are offering special menus available now through Sunday. To learn more, visit the link in the description. Thanks for joining us today, and thanks to our sponsors, the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University and MediaCom Business. Each week you can count on us for a dose of balanced news with the context you need. So if you enjoyed today's show, please like and subscribe. We'll see you back here next Wednesday.